Right, okay, ladies and gents, I just made a bit of a cock up. I've done a full video of making this sugar wash, and during the editing process I managed to mess it up and delete it, so there's a finished product. And I'll now try and quickly run through what I did and remember some of the topics I discussed in the video so that I can finish the video. So I'm using the Fastferment conical there, the fermenting vessel. And as it is a sugar wash, I did use sugar. Standard granulated sugar is what I've used. You can use what you want, experiment with it, see what results you get, see what different flavours you might get. There's so many different types of sugar out there. But yeah, experiment with it. It's sugar, it's not expensive. I'm using the turbo carbon with mine. I always have done, and so far I always will do. But if you'd like me to maybe do a video without it, just to see if it is any different, make a comment and I'll see if I can put one together, because it does say it removes all the impurities within the wash. I wouldn't know because I've not tried it without, but it works for me anyhow. And I'm using the Still Spirits Classic 8 Turbo yeast. Now this will do you a 14.5% wash if you use 6 kg of sugar, and it says it will do you a 20% if you're using 8 kg of sugar. I'm using 8 kilograms because I want that higher ABV. However, it takes longer, so it'll take about 10 days at an air temperature of about 16 degrees. You can reduce it down to 5 days if you can keep your temperature at 25 degrees. So again, up to you with your temperature range, what you can maintain. Will get a different result with your yeast there. I bought this off Amazon. It's a brew belt. Waste of time, waste of money. Doesn't fit around my 25 litre bucket which I'm doing my pills in, and I just can't get it to work with the conical filter. So why do I call it a conical filter? Conical vase vessel fermenting bucket. It's the Fastferment. Ferment. I keep calling it a ferment. But yeah, can't get it to go around it, so you can tightly wrap it around the base, which I suppose is kind of a good thing because the heat will rise through the vessel. But unless I need it, I'm not going to bother with it. The air temperature in here is 16 degrees, so it's plenty hot enough. The temperature on the wash, which I just put together about half an hour ago before deleting the videos, is still at 30 degrees. And the airlock is already going within half an hour. So turbo yeast, turbo results. The Fastferment itself, it has the ball cup on the bottom, which is fantastic. It holds about a litre, probably just under a litre. So as all the sediment, all the crud starts to drop down through the fermentation process, it's all going to collect in there. I tend to empty it at least 2 times throughout the process. You start to see a bit of a sediment line here, and to me that tells me that the cup is full and wants emptying, so I'll empty it. Then when I tip the cup out, it doesn't seem like it's full, but for my own peace of mind, I empty it, put it back on empty, and when you open the valve back up, that air rushes through, so just make sure you just take the airlock out just to stop anything coming in or out of that area. But so I will do that about 2 times, and that's why I also add more water to my wash. So I aim for 24 litres final product, because that works out just right with what I'm going to do with it next. I need 24 litres for everything to work out. So I'll put 26 in there, and that gives me plenty to lose if needs be. I'm not strict on what it is. I don't want just that, and I don't want just under that. Anywhere in that ballpark is fine. As long as I've got my 24 litres, I'm happy. Yes, I won't get the 20% because I've added more water than I should have done. But again, I don't need the 20%. Whatever I'm going to get out at the other end is plenty for what I need to be using it for afterwards. If you're chasing that final percentage and those final few points, and you're in the wrong game, really, because that's not what it's about. Yes, at first you want to get that alcohol out of it. You want as much alcohol as you can, alcohol. But then you start to find the flavours, and you start to think, you know what, I pushed it too far that time, and it's not what it's. Once you start getting couple of nice washes behind you and some nice results behind you, you're not chasing those points anymore. So if you're just starting out like I did, yes, you will be pushing for that ABV. You want to get as much as possible, but a few months down the line, once you've played around with it a bit, you start going for quality rather than quantity. So that's pretty much it. It's a fantastic vessel. Yes, it's £75 currently on the market. It doesn't come with the accessories. You get the wall brackets with it, and the collection cup, and also the siphoning connection as well. Those are what you get with it basically. If you want the thermometer, another £15–16. If you want the stand, anywhere between £20 to £40. If you want the jacket, the thermal jacket, another £50. A siphoning tap or a testing tap to go in the front, what, £10. All these extras add up, and I'm not made of money, so I will just pick these things up as I go if I need them. They are quality products and they're built for that vessel, so they're really nice to use, and they do make a difference. Quality products. So when the stand comes today, I'm looking forward just to having the stand for it. I've been using my stool turned upside down, but doubles up as a stool, so dual purpose. And that's it. I'm going to leave it now until the fermentation ends, whether it be 7 days, 8 days, 10 days. I'll keep my eye on it. I'll keep my eye on the temperature. I may use this brew belt, but I have, if I can, I'm also working on a little project. This is your usual filter you may get for an aquarium, and this is a grommet specifically designed for this type of flat wire. I've still had to add a bit of tape to it to make it a snug fit because I like it airtight. But what I don't like about it is if I was to put this, I'd like to drill it through the middle of the lid on the Fastferment. Once I put it through and I come to wash it, I'm always going to have this attached unless I can think of a quick release maybe here. So disconnect there from the supply, I can unscrew it then, and yeah, that'll still be in there. I could pull it through from the grommet. But yeah, it just seems a pain in the arse when coming to wash day, and as we know, it's all about washing, cleanliness and sanitizing. So hopefully I've captured everything in that brief video of what you all missed because of my editing mistakes. But yeah, if you want to see me do a full one, I will try again. And if you want me to try it without the carbon, let me know in the comments, or anything else you can think of. I'll tell you who else, George Duncan, Barley and Hops. I think he's retired now, but his videos are on YouTube, and he's fantastic at covering the science behind everything. He's a fun chap, really nice guy, and he goes into detail. I've watched all his videos, and because I don't retain anything, I keep watching them over and over again. Really, really clever guy, and as he says, this is how I do it, that's how he does it, you do it how you do it. Alright, cheers guys.